Well guys, what started off as a pure sideshow in the Tfue versus FaZe Clan lawsuit has developed into a big story all its own. H1ghSky, the underage streamer who was recently suspended from Twitch, is back. But how did we get here, and what happens to H1ghSky if Tfue's lawsuit actually makes it to court? Well, it seems like the controversies never stop for FaZe Clan these days. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about the legality of lying about your age in this kind of situation, according to a few lawyers I spoke to who specialize in esports. But first, we need to figure out how this whole situation started. In May, Tfue, who is arguably the biggest streamer in the world, currently sued FaZe Clan, the organization to which he's been signed since 2018. Now, if you haven't seen our two previous explainer videos on this topic, I highly recommend you pause this, open a new tab, and watch those, because it's a complicated issue and there's a lot of bullshit and drama out there to cut through. Anyways, a fairly minor part of that Tfue lawsuit, no pun intended in this case, alleged that FaZe Clan had actively recruited and attempted to, quote, exploit at least one artist who is a minor. That's the first mention of this in the lawsuit. Later on, it expands a little bit, saying, quote, FaZe Clan has not only lied about the minor's age, but has also pressured the minor and his family to do so. Such conduct by FaZe Clan was in violation of Labor Code 1700.36. So what does that actually mean? Well, Section 1700.36 of the California Labor Code under Division 2, Article 3 states that, quote, no talent agency shall accept any application for employment made by or on behalf of a minor. Now, according to California's law and labor code, a minor is defined as anyone who's under 18, essentially. Now, nowhere in the Tfue lawsuit is this minor that they refer to actually named, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out who they're talking about. On March 22nd, less than a month before Tfue's lawsuit would be filed, FaZe Clan announced the signing of H1ghSky, their youngest member to date at the apparent age of 13. Now, 13 is a key number here, guys, because it is the minimum age required by Twitch to stream on their platform and to participate in a lot of Fortnite events like the Fortnite World Cup. Those are two things that FaZe Clan would very much like H1ghSky to do. Now, H1ghSky himself seems pretty awesome, and it's obvious why FaZe Clan would want to sign this guy no matter his age. The description on his introduction video on FaZe Clan's YouTube channel simply says, it's hard not to love this kid. And it's true. He seems like a genuine, humble young man. He's very ambitious. He talks about streaming 12 hours a day. He talks about the growth of his Instagram followers. Definitely a guy you'd want under your umbrella if you're somebody like FaZe Clan. Now, when I was this age, I was just trying to find somebody who had Pokemon Red so I could trade them and get a Scyther. Now, here's where the trouble starts. On May 28th, a report by esports website Upcomer claimed to have proof that H1ghSky was not 13 and was in fact 11 years old when FaZe Clan signed him and is now 12 years old. The post verifies this by doing some digging into old social media posts made by his parents that were originally in their native Romanian language. Following that, on June 5th, H1ghSky's Twitch account was suspended. Twitch did not put out a statement after suspending his account, and we tried to reach out for them for comment and have not received that yet. However, the timing tells it all, and it seems abundantly clear that his account suspension is probably connected to the fact that he is underage. The Twitch terms of service are pretty clear here, saying, quote, the Twitch services are not available to persons under the age of 13, end quote. We also reached out to FaZe and Epic for comment on the H1ghSky situation, and at such time that they or Twitch gets back to us, we will update you. Now, speaking of updates, the latest one on H1ghSky himself is thankfully a positive one. He is back and he is streaming, but not on Twitch, on YouTube. During his YouTube stream, he apologized for lying about his age and confirmed that he was 12 years old.
I only lied so that I can fulfill my dream of being like a streamer. It's been my dream for a long time, and I worked for a year and a half for it. I'm sorry, I had to lie. I was too young and it held me back, and I just couldn't wait 2 more years. Holy cow, I finally got it off my chest. Whew.
Now, I have been following this case since the lawsuit broke last month, and I have to say, of everybody involved, tangentially or not, organizations, individuals, H1ghSky's communications to the public on this have been the best. And that includes FaZe Clan and some of their executives and Tfue and everybody else involved. And he's 12 years old.
Magic move!
It's Wednesday, my dude!
Now, it's worth noting here that in YouTube's terms of service, which are pretty murky, they do appear to prohibit you from using the service if you're under the age of 13. For example, in their terms of service, there is a line that says, quote, "In any case, you affirm that you are over the age of 13 as the service is not intended for children under 13. If you are under 13 years of age, then please do not use this service," end quote. That part seems pretty clear. But just before that, there's a line that says you affirm that you're either more than 18 years of age, which obviously HighSky is not, or an emancipated minor, or possesses legal parental or guardian consent, which he does. So which supersedes the other, we're not really clear. Esports pundit Rob Slasher Breslau says that HighSky is able to circumvent these terms of service, at least in part, by having his mother participate in the streams, which clearly shows direct parental supervision. Now, even though HighSky is back and streaming on YouTube with his mom and it's adorable, he's still, to our knowledge, not able to compete in at least most Fortnite competitive events, including the Fortnite World Cup, until he's 13 anyway. Now, regardless of what happens with HighSky's streaming career over the next year until he's 13, there is still the question of what bearing his admission of falsifying his age will have on Tfue's lawsuit and the legality of FaZe Clan signing a minor to a contract. Now, I spoke to a number of lawyers specializing in esports about this, one of which was David Philip Graham, a lawyer practicing in California who deals with a lot of esports cases. Now, if you're a fighting game fan, you probably know him better as UltraDavid.
Right now. Oh no! Game!
Now, good news for HighSky here. UltraDavid told me that FaZe Clan employing him as a minor is probably not actually illegal in any way.
It's not necessarily illegal if there is parental consent.
He told me that if HighSky signed the contract without parental or guardian consent, he could get out of it and void it pretty easily through the legal system. But judging from how involved his family and in particular his mother is in his career, I think it's pretty clear that he does have parental guardian consent to sign that original FaZe Clan document. Now, some states in the US require a judge to approve a contract of a minor working in the entertainment and athletic industries. We don't actually know what state HighSky resides in, but if it were California, for example, where FaZe Clan's base of operations is, he wouldn't need to go through this process. Now, all that having been said, this doesn't necessarily mean there won't be any repercussions for lying about his age.
I mean, it can be a big deal, but it's not, you know, you're not going to jail or anything.
So HighSky's not going to be behind bars anytime soon, obviously, but the fact remains that he did violate Epic's terms of service by competing under the age of 13 and falsifying his age, and Epic does have rights to certain repercussions. HighSky has already won $5,000 in online Fortnite tournaments, and Epic can do anything from a slap on the wrist warning to taking away the money entirely. FaZe and HighSky have obviously violated Twitch and Epic's rules and regulations, and we haven't seen his contract, his gamer agreement yet, but if his age happens to be falsified in that, well, you don't need to have passed the bar to know that that's going to be a problem. HighSky said in his first ever video appearing on FaZe Clan's YouTube page, never give up on anything, and it looks like he's taking his own advice. This whole situation has to be pretty scary if you're a guy his age, but he's got the talent and the charisma to make it far in this streaming and gaming world, and I hope we see more of him in the future. To quote HighSky himself, until he turns 13, FaZe the fudge up.
FaZe the fudge up. Also use code HighSky again.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring that notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit up our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages.